As the keystone of their religion, evangelical Christians showcase the KJV version of John 3:16, "For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." What many Christians don't know is that the word begotten was removed from the Bible verse John 3:16 after the authors of the Revised Standard Version Bible, comprising 50 eminent scholars, declared that the word begotten in John 3:16 was a fabrication. Modern translations such as the NIV and RSV address this issue by translating the term only begotten as one and only. The big problem for the Christians is that they see the word world in this verse and think it's talking about everyone. However, world has many definitions. For example, medical world, financial world, sports world, underworld, world of Asia, world of Africa, and the list goes. Regarding the word world in John 3:16, Jesus, peace be upon him, was referring to the world of Israel, the Israelites, and not all mankind. Here is one of many proofs from a prophecy from the prophet Isaiah. "But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end." As you can see, Israel is being referred to as its own world. You can also see Israel was prophesied to be saved with everlasting salvation, which John 3:16 is referring to. Now let me further prove to the brainwashed Christians that John 3:16 references Israel and not anyone else. Jesus answered him, "I spake openly to the world. I ever taught in the synagogue, and in the temple, whither the Jews always resort, and in secret have I said nothing." Here, it is clear that the word world, which Jesus, peace be upon him, was referring to, was the world of the Jews and not the Gentiles. I will now list more proof showing that Jesus, peace be upon him, was sent only for the children of Israel and not for the Gentiles. 1. Jesus said he was sent only for the Israelites. He answered, "I was sent only to the lost sheep of Israel." 2. Jesus compared a non-Jewish woman to a dog. He replied, "It is not right to take the children's bread and toss it to the dogs." 3. In the following verse, Jesus was going to save his people from their sins. This refers to the Israelites. It does not say everyone's sins, only the sins of the Jews. "She will give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus, because he will save his people from their sins." 4. In this next verse, Jesus clearly said, "I pray for them," referring to the Jews and not to the world. God sent him to preach only to the Israelites. "I pray for them. I am not praying for the world, but for those you have given me, for they are yours." This is why Jesus, peace be upon him, commanded his disciples not to go to the Gentiles. These 12 Jesus sent out with the following instructions: "Do not go among the Gentiles or enter any town of the Samaritans. Go rather to the lost sheep of Israel." Now let's see what the word whosoever means in John 3:16 and prove that whosoever was about the Israelites and not non-Jews. "And it shall come to pass, that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved." Ye men of Israel, hear these words: Jesus of Nazareth, a man approved of God among you by miracles and wonders and signs, which God did by him in the midst of you, as ye yourselves also know. As you can see, Peter was saying that whosoever shall call in the name of the Lord shall be saved. Then, verse 22 clearly shows that this is a reference to the people of Israel and not anyone else. Lastly, Christians love to keep lying their way to hellfire. Another one of their favorite lies is that the new covenant was given to them. This is not true. The Bible clearly says that the new covenant of the teachings of Jesus, peace be upon him, was for Israel and the house of Judah. This new covenant was until the coming of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who would be sent for all of mankind. But God found fault with the people and said, "The days are coming, declares the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the people of Israel and with the people of Judah." It is important to understand that the conversation in John 3:16 was between two Jews, Jesus, peace be upon him, and a ruler named Nicodemus. The word Jew came from the name Judah, one of the 12 tribes of Israel. It's only the name of a tribe. The salvation of the teachings of Jesus, peace be upon him, was only for the Israelites. Unfortunately, the church keeps brainwashing the masses with lies, knowing that most Christians don't read the Bible. And those who do read the Bible don't study it in context, but instead are blindly following their way to the hellfire. May God guide the Christians away from the evil, filthy, pig-eating, lawless, idolatrous, and satanic religion called Christianity, and bring them to the truth, which is Islam. Amen.